Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to Budget Auto. It's Nate. I hope your day is going great. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but I do have some sad news for you. So last night, Mom and I took a late night trip to Cody. We left at 9:30, so we got there at about 10 o'clock, but we had to run up and get some storage bins for a project that she had going on. And so naturally, we're like, let's take the Audi. It gets good gas mileage. We don't care how many miles we put on it. And yeah, so it's currently on a trailer and it broke down on us. We had to have Dad come and pick us up. Now I get to tell you guys what happened. So the Audi is still drivable. It's running, but as we idled in to the Walmart parking lot, I started to hear a peculiar noise, in fact a knocking noise. So as I got out of the car, we listened for a little while. We tried to determine maybe from where in the engine that it was coming from. And it's definitely up front somewhere and kind of centrical or in the middle of the engine. And of course, I'm freaking out. I'm worried that it's probably the worst. It's like a rod knock or maybe a really bad valve tap or something. And yeah, so I'm like, I don't want to drive the car because I've got a lot of money into it. Even though if it is a rod knock or something, then we're pretty much screwed anyways. But I can always hope that it was the timing belt or the serpentine belt. And in that case, I did want the car to be towed just in case, because I didn't want it to break down and have like my timing belt snap or something and have catastrophic engine failure. So I had Dad come and pick us up on the trailer, which is very nice. The car barely cleared it by like 1/4 of an inch as it went up. And yeah, so here we are. I've got to unload the Audi. We've got to get it off, and I need to diagnose and repair whatever it is. Dad heard the ticking or the knocking noise, and he thought it was probably just an idler pulley or something to that effect. So that's where I'm going to start. I think I'm going to go ahead and start by taking the front end back off because I have to flip those bumper struts around anyways. We're going to take the serpentine belt off and run the car, see if it stops knocking. If it does, then I'm going to go through and check and maybe replace every single one of the idler pulleys that I can get my hands on, just so this doesn't happen again, because it is kind of an unfortunate breakdown where you don't really know if it's something serious or if you don't really know if it's something that can still be driven on. So anyways, luckily the car still moves under its own power. Luckily I can get it off the trailer fairly easily. Like I said, it cleared by like 1/4 of an inch underneath the car because this trailer is not a car hauler. It's just not built for it. We used a different trailer in the video when we towed the Audi from Idaho to Wyoming. If you haven't seen that video, link below, go ahead and check it out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've got lots of great content to come. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be driving this car until I can diagnose it. But to diagnose it, I have to take the front end off and to get to the serpentine belt. And I'm getting married on Friday. And then I'm going on the honeymoon. And so I won't be back until the end of July. And so this is just kind of going to be a dead in the water project for about a month. And unfortunately, the car's not going to be driven around during that month. Fortunately, I'm not going to be here to drive it, so it doesn't really matter. Let me go ahead and show you guys the sound that the car is making, and then we are going to offload it off the trailer and get it set up a little bit later for its teardown / repair. So anyways, that's the knocking noise that the car's currently making. I'm not going to show you guys offloading it from the trailer. I will be honest, we had a fun time getting the car, driving home. Like I said, we got home late, about 1 o'clock. And today's Saturday, so luckily I got to sleep in. Luckily I wasn't stranded in the middle of the week when I have to get up at 5 and work in the morning. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've got good content to come for you guys. We're going to be doing a little bit to this car. I'm not going to modify it or anything like that because I do want to sell it, but we are going to be doing some little changes and some tweaks here and there to improve this car. So if you guys want to know how to do that with your own vehicle, stay tuned to the channel. Again, I'm Nate with Budget Auto, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.